I was born and raised in the Catholic Church, and probably when I reached my mid-teens to late teens, I suddenly realized that it really wasn't for me. There were too many impediments between me and God in the Catholic Church, and so I left the church and I wandered for a long time. I had this sense that I was a religious person and I would talk to God, but I never really felt like I belonged to a religion. And I had other Christians tell me, you know, you have to believe in God first. You have to believe in Jesus as your Savior and Lord first. And that never really made sense to me. And when I first came to ORCC, the very first sermon I heard Pastor Reese give was on that very subject. And it talked to me. He made it in such a way that I understood it, really understood it for probably the very first time in my life. And moving on from then, I took classes with Pastor Sharon on grace. I started reading the Bible thanks to Pastor Marilyn. And then I joined Pastor Pat's group, the Men of Purpose. And all of this was enlightening. It all was in here. It was all happening in my brain. But at some point, it moves from your brain to your heart, to your soul, to your spirit. It's no longer a matter of just thinking about it. It becomes part of you. It becomes something that is so ingrained in your heart and soul that it's no longer just your brain. It's your whole body that just understands it and gets it. And when it happened to me, I felt like I needed to make a commitment at that point to it, because it's more than just understanding. It's a feeling that you have to get out. And I wanted to let the world know that I'm making this commitment and that I'm part of this now. And that's what baptism was for me. I wanted to do that, to make that transition, to let the world know that I am now a Christian, that I'm now part of that family. And when I did it, it was exciting. It was wonderful when Pat pulled me out of the water, and I just had this feeling of joy and peace and exhilaration. And I remember throwing my arms up in the air, and I felt like a runner just passing the finish line, like, yes, you know. It was my old life is over and my new life is beginning. And I think because of that, I have a sense in my heart now, in my soul and my spirit, that I'm a part of something that is never gonna go away. It's always gonna be there. It's gonna be something that's a part of me for the rest of my life. And it's a great feeling. And that's what baptism did for me.